Here they go, unloaded. Here comes the GLHF. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Vanilla TV. The Division 1 matchup between Fenneks in the red and Lego in the blue. The first map of this 2-map series. It's Badlands first. I am Skully. Arie is on the camera. With me is Konr. We're going to go into this mid. Nothing out of the unordinary at the moment, Konr, but take us away on this mid fight.
Straight off the bat, Helberg is just completely denying the soldier from popping up. He's completely denied his area denial there, and it seems like Lego's coming out on top here, but they're getting bombed now, and Helberg's very, very low. And Kratos just completely destroys everyone. Wow,
Kratos came in. That was amazing. They actually just held off a little bit, didn't they? They kind of went for an aggressive play. Didn't work for them. Backed off, just waited for Lego just to make the mistakes there. Pretty textbook. They're going to capture this. They're going to actually have... I think they're going to have Uber before... No, they're actually going to have Uber before F2's got it. They're going to try and spam this point right now. Go straight onto it. Bought a couple of soldiers there. There's a soldier up above there. Can't do much. F2 still. 78. Uber's done nothing but get a couple kills. They keep F2 alive when they can't keep F2 alive. Natural and Helberg, the last two alive. For Lego. Not going to do much. Do their best for it. Soldier's going to jump onto the point. It's going to be 1-0 to Fenex. That was just all-out dominance there from the mid-fight onwards.
I feel like that was mostly because they didn't really pressure the demo that much. Kratos just basically had free reign to do as much damage as he wanted, which just opened up a lot of doorways for the soldiers to just rain down rockets and kill the rest of them. So I feel like they really need to get on Kratos if they're going to win the next one.
Let's see if they can do this right now. It's going to be rally roller straight away from Fenneks. Positional there from Lego. They're trying to get some dominance there. Soldier misses the jump onto the rock. He's going to get pushed back out. Now comes the soldier bomb from Fenneks. Gets nothing. Bit of an equal trade there. Crit still goes down. Kratos goes down. Now comes Delzig and the scouts are cleaning up. Arie gets down. But here comes the scouts clearing off. I mean, that's 4 kills. That is 4 kills from the scouts there. Completely wiping out Lego there. This is really dominance there. I'm surprised at how dominating they are at the moment.
Very well played from the scouts of Fenex here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not really that surprised to see this, to be honest. Because GF18 on his day is arguably one of the best scouts DM-wise that you could ever come across, really. Like, in Div 1 it was absolutely insane having to go against him whenever he was on form, because even though his team lost some games, on those games he would still like top frag and stuff like that. The guy's just very, very good, it seems.
I know that feeling. Not really. No, but it's one of those that when you got a scout that's always on it, you need a scout to just keep in the game. So playing that play that GF is doing right now, it's fantastic for them. They're gonna have Uber, but they're wasting their time a little bit because F2 is now on to 65%. Now comes the scout Uber. They're trying to rush in, take this pyro, finally take the pyro, but F2's gone back into bait. They're trying to bait the point. They bait the point. No one's there for Lego. This is one-sided at the moment. Wow. Wow,
yeah, they're getting absolutely rolled, it seems. Yeah, if you have a look at the scoreboard, GF18 is 18 points at the moment.
Holy cow!
I don't think he's really the reason that they're winning or anything like that. I think they're just kind of spread out a little bit too much on Lego. Like, they're not really going for the right people who need to be focused and who are doing the real damage. And then they just get caught out at the end of the mid-fights.
Wow, they push straight away. They get skis. They take skis. That's a great start for them. Now it's going to mean that Fenex have to be aggressive, and they're being aggressive but not getting the kill. Soldiers behind him in shithouse. Can they take down? F2 does not get taken down. Still knows the soldier there in the shithouse. He's still in there. He's waiting. Arie, he's on 37 health. The last man alive. Do they know this? No, but at the same time, they're going to capture him in. Arie is out of position right now, so great comeback there. That's what they needed. That aggression from the early standpoint is what they needed to take out the medic. Fantastic.
That was very good, yeah. Very, very well played there from I believe it was Crizzle, I think, killed him. But yeah, Crizzle did really well there to go in and just pick off Skeege like really, really early on.
Uber's been fourth. They've not taken the medic. The heavy out though. Scout onto the point. Put some bait there, but they rushed that. I'm sorry, they really rushed that there. I don't think they were expecting the heavy. But they've kept F2 alive, and Skeege is building as well. Skeege is building fast. Is that Chris Reed? No, it is just building fast. Got back to scout there, so I'm not sure what happened there. That just looked like a rush play. I'm not sure if that's what you saw there. Many a rush play there. Crystal gets taken out as well. This is what Lego have to try and not do, and that's rush, and that's just take it. But they do get Skeege on a back. That's the worst feeling in the world. That's the worst feeling in the world for a medic, isn't it? The scout just gets captured from behind. They are going to actually
F2's on 70% right now as well.
Yeah, and I think that is still medigun, isn't it? Yeah, not a quick change to crit. So I think they'd just be happy to stay back a little bit. They're going to just try and make sure they don't hide there. Natural taking out Salmon straight away. Can he take the other soldier? Does get some help, but Arie does get taken out. And now the advantage there, you got to think that they got to keep pushing onto this right now. Even with GF as sniper, this could be fun to see.
Well, they've only just had one person spawn after having 3 people up. So they had a demo man and a sniper with the medic. F2's team should really just win this, like straight up, as long as they don't make the same mistake as last time and not really have a coordinated push at all. If they coordinate it properly, they should just win with no problems right now. F2's actually going bottom right now with his pocket, it seems.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to go with something aggressive. They do take Arie and the Uber comes off, but it's just that one player there. It's just natural on its own with the Uber. A switch up there to get a couple players, and that switch up helped them get onto the point. It's going to be 2-1. That's a great movement there for them. I was a little bit surprised with just one soldier there Ubering. A little bit questionable, but they get it 2-1, and I don't think it's a comeback, but it's just to get themselves right in the right frame of mind again.
That was Hellberg getting the med pick that basically won them that and saved them the mistake that they made in the first place, and obviously FT keeping the Uber when he got it. So yeah, that's what I feel. It was those two.
Sticking to the valley push, but here comes what I call the Epsilon strap from Fenneks. Doesn't work. They lose Salmon and GF, and the medic's out of position right there. Skija's out of position, had to go under. Here comes the soldier there. They have got this, I think, Lego. They're in a better position. They do lose Dr. Phil, but it's now going to be 3 versus 2. The F2's pulled out a little bit there, but he can heal now onto the side. They will capture the mid right now, but they do have a 10% disadvantage. Don't think Skij will use this. Little bit of a scrappy mid fight there, but I think it was just key there that Fenneks tried to go for the what I call the Epsilon roll there, going underneath the bridge. Did not work for them as we have a pause.
Yeah, we seem to. Just now that they did, like, obviously before the pause, they Hellberg just walked in. I assume F2 told him to go force the Uber, and he's got 172 health at the moment, so he's going to get out absolutely fine, and they're going to keep the Uber as well. They're giving a little bit of an advantage. They should be able to use it to get the Spire.
I don't think they'll have to use the Uber with the soldier there and the scout there. I'm pretty sure there's not much that Arie can do, so they should be able to hold on to this. And they've just got fresh respawners as well. So Crystal actually, if you look, Crystal is on mid already. So there's no way that Uber should be forced on F2. And knowing his ability, he should be able to get out of that, even if he is in the choke. So I'm not sure what the pause is for. Just waiting to see if we know anything about the pause. At the moment, it's all Fenneks. I mean, yes, Lego just won that round and they've just had a winning mid. But Fenneks have been really dominant. I've got to be honest, this is the first time I've seen GF18 play. And 23 points, he's beating his medic by 5. Do we call that capture points? You know,
I think most of it is, to be honest. But
it's the old scout monarchy, isn't it? That you're only top of the scoreboard because you're capturing points. So I think that probably could be the reason. But it is quite interesting to see that he is really just like that. He's like Kyler in the Prem. He's that player that they need that just keeps him going all the time. So probably even better than Kyler. I don't know.
It's apparently Kratos' ping that's the problem and the reason for the pause right now. Also, if I look at the frags at the moment by looking at Hellberg's game info, the top fraggers at the moment are Natural on 10 frags, then Delzik on 10 frags as well, Kratos next on 8, GF18 on 8, Dr. Phil on 7, Zen on 7, Hellberg on 7, Salmon on 5, Arie on 5, Crizzle on 3, and then obviously the medics with 0. So it seems like the scouts for Fenex are way ahead of the other scouts, but otherwise it's Natural that's really bringing out the frags for Lego.
Was actually fourth. I'm surprised that the unforced comes out. The Uber was fourth. Arie goes down. I'm pretty sure this was just an Uber, as I always say, just to try and bully people up. Natural takes a kill, Zen takes a kill, and they have got a player on. They have got a player there. It's actually Helper taking out Kratos as well with Karl. They are going to try and capture this Spire, and Hellberg and Zen getting 2 kills there, defending the Spire. HUD is broken, of course. I can't really see it. They're going to walk onto this, and they completely wiped there. The scouts there just did a great job. I'm surprised they went in with Uber. But that worked, but I am surprised. I only saw a couple plays up for Lego. They do take it 2-2, really, so...
I don't think they wanted to give him a chance to defend the Spire, really. They wanted to just get in their face and push them out as quick as possible, and it clearly worked for them. They managed to get the last point even.
Well, they had almost a full Uber advantage when they hit that Uber, so yeah, I can understand them. Again, now they know that Valley's the way they've got to go. They know they can't protect F2 if they go normal. And here, third away, they lose Zen, but they're still in a great position to keep their players alive. Now they've lost Helper. One more kill, one more drop they've got to pull out. And you can see they're actually now being safe. They've lost their 2 scouts, and now they've lost Natural and Crystal. And it's just Phil and F2. I'm surprised they lost the soldiers. They're going in for a bomb. They've lost everybody but Dr. Phil and F2. Great turnaround from Fenneks there. And now comes the pause. So yeah, now we're back to where we should be. There goes the unpause, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. They're ready to go. So, Uber should be equal at the moment. Fenex are in a great position.
They are indeed, yeah. Both teams are on 2-2 now, so and it looks like Fenex are just going to push like straight away from the top, but they've got like every single person up a lobby at the moment. I'm not sure why.
Heavy comes in there. Heavy comes in there. The Uber Force doesn't work there. Just the bait as well, trying to pop the sticky. Did not work. The only person that went down is Stammen. But now's a lot of play on the bottom there for Lego. Could have been, yeah. I don't know. Fenex could have actually taken advantage of that. They knew there were so many players on the ground and they could have gone high, but they didn't. So it's just going to be reset and recycled by the looks of it. And you can actually see that Fenex actually want Lego to push out there. A little bit of baiting there. I don't know. It's a lot of bait plays at the moment from Fenex. Based, you know, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
just asking them just to make something. And now it looks like they want to go. They're on the ramp there. It looks like they want to go under.
I feel like before that push, they had like the entire team all in upper lobby. That was a mistake to begin with. It gave Skeege way too many people to heal at once, and the push just wasn't coordinated enough. They didn't have people going from every entrance.
Kratos then. That's not. They're not going to push on this now.
No, they're not.
Push it. And I love this mod on this STV on the STV stat, because I can see the Blue Eyes, they had 10% advantage of the Uber. This isn't much really when you're being out there defending, but it just Skeege was able to build quite fast enough, so they should not push on this. And you can see that they know this. They're having to back out, and GF's now gone spy. Where is he at the moment? Is he? He's actually quite far back, so he's not going to be getting your play for a little bit. I don't know what his R-class skills are like. You probably know better than me. Is he a good spy?
Yeah, he's a pretty good spy. He's pretty good at everything, to be honest. I don't know where his skill came from or where he came from.
Here he comes, he misses the backstab, missing another backstab, and he forces the Uber. So that's going to help them anyway, because now the Uber's forced. They've lost Hellberg. It's going to be an Uber push versus 5 players with no Uber. And they've lost GF18, so now it's going to be 5-on-5, and they've got the Uber. They're going to go in, they're going to try and block. Everybody's out of position. There comes the extinguisher hit there from Kratos at the postal pump, the same thing. But the scout's going to work. Nassau goes to the scout onto the point there. Lego are holding this, but there's a soldier high up. Finally gets taken down from Dr. Phil. Fenex had that. They just lost a push with Uber against nothing.
Well, again, I think they just didn't focus the demo the same way that Lego didn't focus the demo on the mids. I don't think they focused Dr. Phil at all there. He was just able to just left click, right click onto the point, and just every single time anyone went on it, they died. And they should have focused him. If they did, they might have had a chance of capping that, but they didn't, unfortunately.
In terms of advantage, there's not much. F2 does have an advantage, but I wouldn't call it much. He can't do anything with this whatsoever. All they can do is hold. They can't really push up. The only way they will push out is if they completely wipe Fenneks and don't lose so many players, which they're not doing. And again, they decided not to play defensive. They had a heavy, they had a pyro. They're just going to stick with Zen on the sniper rifle right now, just stick to Cookie Cutter. And again, at 10 seconds, they had Uber, and then Skeege gets his Uber up, and now comes the pyro. So this is the smart play they need. They're staying defensive, and can you blame them? Because I'm not exactly sure how Fenneks is going to do this. They need to focus the down man, as you say. But I don't think they need to scout rush this, because they know there's going to be a pyro.
Yeah, no one really wants to make a mistake anyway here. Obviously, they're both equal on the scores on the board, so I guess of all people, F2 is not going to make a call to make some stupid mistake, so he's going to just wait and wait and wait for as long as he possibly can, it seems. So Fenex is going to have to work something out here, but I don't think that they really want to move either. I think Skeege is probably on the same wavelength at the moment. Doesn't really want to move, just wants to wait for them to make a mistake. Might be a long wait.
Skeege has to move with 5:50 left on the round time. They don't do anything. There goes Crystal going down straight away there from Arie. Little bit, I think they're a little bit overextending. Can they go on this one soldier? They want to try. Stammen's underneath at the bottom left. They go in with the Uber now, but look at this. The pyro work there from Hellberg pushes everybody away. That's done enough. and now he actually wants to go even more. Natural takes another kill. They want to go even more further. Zen gets taken out there. There's a scout and a soldier now. That could be the pick that could cost him tons of time onto the point right. Just one scout alive, the footy plays in, Dr. Phil gets a double, and it's actually Skeeter runs onto the point and captures it, and just some costly picks there.
That was kind of sloppy from Lego there. They shouldn't really have lost anyone at all to Delzik there, because he didn't really have the position to go in and not die. He should have been focused pretty much straight away, but he got a lot of room and was able to get, I think it was 2 picks, or almost 2 picks at least, and then cap the point.
Then it was all down from there.
Indeed.
Lego go back to the standard rollout right there. Still Valley for Fenex there. Working for them right now. How aggressive can they be? Trying to get a quick off. A lot of Fenex players are low right now. Salmon's on 2 health badges. But it's Natural who goes down first. Crystal is almost in danger. He isn't. Arie goes down. But the force out there from Crystal and Natural means that Fenex had to back off and Lego capture the point. Skeet hasn't been healing. F2's got Uber. Now look to push onto this. Just a soldier aggression finally being shown by Lego.
Yeah, that was really well done, to be honest. They just focused everyone all at once, it seemed, like went for the right people, and then just forced every single person out. It's a shame they didn't get any picks after that, but to be fair, it went pretty well anyway. They have 4 points now, all they need to do is work out a push to last, and they'll have a round.
I gotta admit, that's like the least number of kills I've seen on a mid capture for a long time in 6v6. There's only one. But there was 2 deaths and that was it. But I think the second death came just at the point was captured. And again, it's going to be Fenex being defensive. They've got the heavy and the pyro out now. Pretty sure that Lego should see this. They're going with the Uber, try to block off the pyro. Doesn't work. They've actually been pushed all the way into a corner. Not very good, but the pyro's still there. F2 does survive. But now she's in a bit out of position. Brittle gets taken out. And pyro's still going to work. Finally gets taken out, but that's just a hold there that that really shouldn't have been. They should have been ready for a pyro. That should have been double scout rush any day of the week, surely. Yeah,
that was weird. The pyro actually got Ubered as well. Like, I don't see that very often when people use pyros. Usually they use it for reasons of like keeping your Uber or when you don't have an Uber. But it seemed that time they just used it to make sure that that the pyro didn't die. Like it seemed, and no one else did either. But they completely beefed it there and messed up the push completely. That was really weird. I haven't seen something like that in a while.
I was gonna make, I still think that should have been a scout rush. You know they're gonna play a pyro with how defensive and how quickly you rush them on mid. So that's a really bad positioning there. I think from F2 bad call. But anyway, Uber to back up. They reset, recycle. 2 soldiers on bottom left here. They look like they want to go, but they have been pointed out. Has been called. Just 1 soldier staying there. It looks like they want to do that. They have had success there. But they may just go back to going under and over as per usual.
Yeah, they're gonna have to work out something because it's on Lego to push now because obviously they're down 1 point. They're gonna have to work it out, and it seems like they're going through main at the moment. The pyro's completely denying the soldier again, but they did put the Uber.
Yeah, they put the soldier underneath there. Natural does get taken out, but he takes salmon. Heavy weapons guy drops underneath to the bottom left, trying to find something. Again, as a reset recycle, Scout comes in, Helper takes up GF. Phil does take a kill as well, and now they've actually got a lot of players. Phil with the re-push, and this is the advantage of what I always say about the re-push, because there were players on the ground and out of position there for Fenneks. That's basically what Fenneks should have done a couple minutes ago when they were attacking.
Yeah,
they had a lot of players under, so.
I was kind of surprised there that they actually just got that cap so easily with the people on the floor as well, because he was just spamming the floor, Kratos, and I don't understand how they didn't really die, but I guess the capping time was good enough to cap it quick enough to not die.
Yeah, you see again, it's again, Lego actually hold the bridge really well. They lose the field straight away, but they also take down FGF and Delzik, so they'll capture the point again. And just to remind you that Fenex actually had their soldier on the bridge before anybody else. So for them to lose that is really questionable. But they do keep the Uber, even if it is a 20%, well, 15% disadvantage. But that's basically the same thing that happened last round. I'm not exactly sure what's happening because Phil went down quickly, so surely Fenex should have gone up. You know, should have got up on that bridge before they did anything.
What I actually just saw happen there was Natural went straight through the shithouse and he had 3 people in front of him that weren't even looking at him, and he just spammed a load of rockets, and I believe Crizzle did the same thing except from a different area, so they couldn't actually walk in due to all the spam that was on them, or at least 2 or 3 of them couldn't, so they didn't really have any area that they could jump onto without being too low and just being picked off completely. So they had to get out because of the soldier spam, basically.
F2's low, he's had to force early straight away. He's only got one soldier at the moment, while Fenneks did actually do a bit of a swing. And this is smart play from F2 and Natural. They know they've had the Uber advantage, so they use that invulnerability to try and go behind. Unfortunately, they've lost Natural, and F2 finally goes down. It got called. A little bit of creativity there did not work for them. Zen goes down straight away. They've only lost one player. This should be Fennex's mid. It all came down to is that soldier bomb straight onto the mid. Yes, Skeej goes down. If they lose mid, they take one thing out of this, which is they got the medic, and now they've got a small Uber advantage. But that was just all on just the spam there. We talked about the spam that Lego had to win mid. The spam there to make F2 forced really setting them up there.
Yeah, it did. Deltic's on the Spire at the moment. He's going to have 3 people staring right at him, so he's not going to just be able to get it for free. And they don't really have that much support either, so they're going to have to leave it. It looks like F2 is going to be able to get the Uber and push in, to be honest.
Yeah, that kill on Skeej actually could be helpful for them, because it turns what could have been a defensive hold into what could now be looking at pushing onto mid. Because they're going to have an advantage. They're going to have to dot push this. They're going to have to push this the moment they've got 100. Otherwise, they're going to lose it. Now we get to 80, 90 now. So now they got to look at getting ready to go. And they're in the house right now, and it looks like they do want to go straight in for this. Yes, they do straight away. They're going to go straight onto Skeej. If they make Skeej force, this could be handy. Still trying to make Skeej go. They're still trying to kill Skeej. Still trying to kill Skeej. Finally gets him. Everybody else drops out for Fenex. In fact, there's a ×2 on the back. And a backup, it's a soldier. Well, he gets taken out straight away. There is a block as well onto middle as we keep an eye on that. Arie goes down. There's a scout behind, but they are going to take him as well. Kratos, the only man. Where's Kratos? Actually, oh, that's inventive. Stickying the launch pad. That's good there. He's going to sticky the launch pad and play defensive. Try and look for a push there. But that was just all on just that dot push like we talked about.
Yeah, that was really well played by F2. Like he pushed exactly at the second he got the Uber, and Natural managed to get the medic pick, and it was quite late as well. So now it's going to be even better for them because they're going to have basically a 25% advantage or something like that.
And GF knows that he has to go snipey. He has to try and look for something, if anything, and maybe now they'll know that there's going to be a pyro. Deltic's gone pyro again, and they decide, you know what, we're going to go underneath. They actually got in before Deltic could do anything. There's still stickies on the point. They've not done much. The heavy weapons guys focused a lot of time on the point. Those stickies will pop late. One soldier left on that point that can defend it. He's going to get focused down. It's just a demo alive from Skeej. They're not going to do much as they're high up, straight in there. And it was that lobby push that was really effective for them this time.
Yeah, they just played that really well. Getting the medic pick on Skeej originally was basically the winner for that round, I think. But then they also managed to just get a really late pick on him again, which just basically gave them the last. So
yeah, like I said, that lobby push. I mean, Deltic was up above, waiting for them to go through the choke. Did not work. Getting more the time to get in, and now the aggression coming out from Fenneks there. They lose stamina straight away. Now the counter aggression coming in could take Skeej. Will take Skeej. Won't take Skeej. Sorry. Still trying to take Skeej, and they've lost 2 players. Now 3 to try and get Skeej. So their advantage is gone, and we have another pause. And F2 is looking right now at GF. He might be able to take down him, actually. Yeah, he's got a needle gun, so he should be able to take down GF18.
not only that, but there's a sticky in flying towards where he's jumping as well.
Oh yes, it is
from Dr. Phil.
Yeah, sorry,
I thought
that's it. Yeah, I thought that's like he was going the other way. So should go down, but I don't think Lego can actually hold this mid. When you look at the fact that you've got a demo, a soldier, and a medic around the corner in Valley that can jump around, and there's only really a demo and F2 on the point at the moment. As Zen is kind of in no man's land. He's around the corner on Valley, but if he gets spotted, he's just gonna get focused down straight away.
I feel like Zen could really win this for them if he plays it properly. Like, he could literally just look up now and chip shot GF18, and he actually has the time to think about it now because of the pause, I guess, but it's a different time. That's never mind. But either way, if he goes down through the Valley now, when they unpause, we should be able to see him just basically pick these people, except Kalari might be a little bit of a problem, but if he shoots either the medic or the demo even once, they're dead, like straight up dead. So
if he picks off GF18, that could give his position away. If he stays there, if they go around the corner, they're not going to see him, and he could pick off Skeej. So the pick shot there on 18 is really could be the bane for him. So leave it to the demo man with the sticky. Dr. Phil should get him, or the needles there from F2. But I think, yeah, you're right. I think just any kill, if it's a demo, if it's a soldier, if it's a medic, any kill could be helpful for LEGO right now. Because they've also got the height advantage, and I can pretty much... Well, actually, no, Ski just 26 health. That's only really one meat shot. Surely he could get a meat shot. Am I right that he's fully healed as well?
Yeah, he is.
Like,
he's got 177 health. You could literally just go around the corner and get 2 picks, like, completely, without any problems. And maybe if he just looks upwards, shoots GF18 and goes straight around the corner, you could get both of them without them even being able to do anything. He might go down to Kalari, but I don't know. Like, Dr. Phil could easily just focus the soldier in Valley. Who knows? Who knows? It's exciting.
I love these pauses, just trying to predict what the hell's going on. This is my favourite part of the game, really. Forget the mid fights, forget the last push. It's all about guessing what happens during a pause. Because we don't get the same pause that they do, as people know. It's a 90 seconds behind, so
Exactly.
they've already played this. We don't. They could if we went to them right now, they could tell us what's happening. But
apparently,
guessing...
it's a dropped player from LEGO, but they're back in Mumble, so it shouldn't be too long. Not sure who though.
I'm not even going to try and take a guess right now. Because that would ruin, if we know who drops, that would ruin the next fight. Because they could win this mid, and then they could lose the mid because of a drop player. Or they could lose the round because of a drop player. So, that could ruin it for me right now. I don't want to know.
What? I could tell you.
But there goes the unpause, and they're all, 2 needles missed, and that Sticky should get 18. Look how close it is to him. That should get him.
Should do. If it doesn't, then this game is dead, and I hate it because that is right next to him. Like, what the hell?
That is like splash damage. That should kill a 5 HP scout.
Yeah, I think that'll kill him. I hope it'll kill him. If it doesn't, then he gets like a demo pick or something, I'm gonna flip out. I don't even understand how that could happen. I hope it happens actually. That might be kind of cool. GF18 just dodges it, like walks into demo and kills him. That would be great.
Next level plays, dodges the sticky and 5 health, dodges the medic needles, and just 2 shots of demo man. Yeah, I'd like to see that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Zen's staying there as well. That's the unpause again. He's dead. Okay, that's another pause, and he's dead straight away. Right.
Apparently,
out the question.
Natural joined the wrong team, and now he's reconnecting again, or something.
Oh no! Couldn't he just go spec?
Oh no.
But F2's dropped off. This is actually key. F2's actually dropped off the bridge. He's falling off the bridge. So they look like they just want to give up the mid and actually just try and get an advantage in terms of spawners.
Oh, if only Zen knew. If only he knew. Round the corner he could get those free picks. If only. Oh, that's just... That's a dream, that is. Like, just knowing that
there's a scout's dream.
Exactly, it's just beautiful. Like, if you know that there's 3 people that can't do anything, and they're just round the corner.
He's running back onto the bridge. Looking at just another pause, he's running back onto the bridge. They actually look like they're giving up mid.
Huh. They obviously don't know that they're as low as they are then, I guess. It's the only real explanation, otherwise I'd be in their face if I was him.
Yeah, look at that, straight away they run off, a couple of sticky spams, nothing. And actually no, he's standing onto the point, he's going to try and capture the point. And it's actually Fenex that actually back off. Oh, okay. Every we predict goes to rubbish right there. He's gonna fast build this, and apparently he's got Uber. He doesn't. He is gonna have Uber now. I'm not exactly sure where Ski, but I'm looking at this, and it should really be LEGO just to hold this right now. Wait for the push there from Fenneks, and I think that's what they are looking for. Yeah, a bit of spam. Okay, so everything we predicted didn't go to plan, and it just looks like it's just going to be a standard mid-hold by Fenex right here.
That's upsetting. I really hope that Zen would know and turn on the corner and kill 3 people. It would have been great. Or GF18 going huge. Either of those things would be great.
Stamina gets taken out straight away on the flank. This could be a resupply push. It is actually a resupply push. They've got 2 soldiers right there. Not going to use the UP just yet. Soldier jumps on round the corner. Try to take that one play. Does not now because the demo straight onto the point. The ×2 versus the ×4. They need to get more players on that. They're not getting enough players. Is it going to be now's the ×4 versus the ×3? No one can block this. They're out of position right now, Fenex. So they've got 2 respawners. If they stop the 2 respawners do anything, well, they're not going to do actually. Actually, they are right there waiting. Uber Dr. Phil, what can he do? Not much. F2 drops his Uber. And that was really just down to the fact that there was no communication of a lobby, of a resupply push.
Yeah, that was, to be fair, right, like, they just got a free pick straight away, and that just gave them an opening to walk in behind them, and then it seemed like the communication was just dead from then on. They just went ult to mid instead of actually going back, but I'm happy to see it, that they're winning, Lego.
And I can't find Skeeter. Where is Skeeter? Did he go through resupply? Yeah, he actually went through how? Did not work for them. It was 3 versus 3. They've lost 3. And quite ironically, it's Dr. Phil that could be the key, as he went down as well. F2's not healing at the moment as well. He's had to pull out as well as they lose natural to a mini crit from the escape plan. So Fenex do capture this with 6 minutes, still 6.5 minutes left, 5-3. Still doable for them, as now my HUD is also frozen.
One thing that just happened there, Skeege literally just left the mid fight completely on his own. He had like 55% and he just walked away into resup on his own for a while and then came back just now. That was odd. If F2 knew that, they could have actually just pushed in. Like, he was not even on mid the whole time there. He's only just come back on, really. That was... I don't know why he did that. That was really weird.
Yeah, it does come down again to the fact that these two medics, I know Skeege is experienced, but F2, this battle of a year out, I feel he's more experienced because of that Prem experience. Because of the Prem experience, of course, yeah. They do try to go for this resupply. This is how you now watch them hold for resupply. Arie goes down as he pops the Uber. That's going to be unlucky for him. He's only got a scout to deal with as the soldier there. Air shot him, does not get anything. And now Fenex has to go back out. That's how you do a resupply hold. Scout behind F2. Is he going to get taken out? He's not going to get taken out. Does survive, and now with 3 players down, this is where Lego will push in. And all of a sudden, the momentum is back in their favor.
Yeah, they should go to Lego, really. They should even get Spire out of this. Skeege has only got 40%, whereas F2's got like 10% more. It's not a lot, but I think he's just going to want to just bully them out because they have a one-man advantage as it is, so...
One-man advantage then gets taken out, but Arie and Kratos goes down. Now they got to look to push him, and it's a Delsic gun. They're just going to focus down Skeege. They're isolating Skeege. He can't heal. He's on his own, trying to pull some arrows. Still survives. Gets out somehow. And you can see that Lego, they want it to the point that they don't even have anybody on the Spire until now. How did Skeege get out of that? Was it just really I think it was just a scout missing its shots every instance there. So they do miss it, but at the same time, Skeege has Uber. He's going to have Uber before Lego can actually run in.
They're going in now, though. There's like a tiny, tiny window here. There's like 6, 7, 8. Nah, he's about to get Uber right now, so that's really unlucky. But they might cap it anyway. Oh, they did as well!
He captures it!
That was sick. Me? Oh, well done from Helberg there.
There was like one hammer, like in terms of Steam, in Steam talk, one hammer distance away from being blocked.
Yeah, that was, wow. Helberg just got on the point and was so lucky, to be honest, to not be blocked there. Like, there was a split second where they could have blocked it, but nice one to Lego.
Nice one to Lego. 4 minutes left. Here comes the Valley push again. Fenneks looking as well. Can they actually take F2? Does they get 2? That's a nice rocket to take down F2. They gotta try and find the players right there. They take down Salmon. Gotta try and be aggressive, and there goes the aggressive. They take down Skeege. If they die, this could be handy because I'm pretty sure they're on the same. Actually, no, F2's gonna respawn before Skeege. I can get a few seconds, but he's on his own. It's not gonna matter much because the next respawner respawns at the same time as Skeege. So it's gonna be a good wipe there for Fenex. They only lost 2 players from that. Even
Kratos
with that aggressive.
Is in lower lobby at the moment. He's putting some aggressive sticky traps on the ammo pack and on the main. He's hoping that someone's going to go aggro, but I don't think they are. Like, this is F2's team. Of course they're not.
They're parking the bus. I hear a sentry gun being built, and of course, with the new changes, with class limit 1 to engineer, this thing's going to be level 1 for a very long time because of no 2 engineers. Damn you, admins. I really like the speed building of sentry guns. I got to admit.
Yeah, it was nice. I'm happy about that as well. Helberg on sniper as well.
It is just defense, isn't it? Like, yeah. They know that Fenex have to go in for this, and they're gonna go straight in. The sticky to flop, the sentry gun goes down, and the scout just runs in because of that soldier bomb. So, less than the 3 minutes left with 2-6-4. It's still doable for Fenex, actually. Am I right?
Very, very, very barely, I think. Yeah. But they'd have to absolutely roll right now.
Yeah, they would need another roll. They would need to do another one of these Valley rollouts that they just did. And I don't think they are. They are, actually, they are. Soldier, look how fast the Soldier is before they They're on the point before any of Lego's there. This actually could be their disadvantage. They take a lot of players down. 2 go down for both teams. No, 3 goes down for Fenex actually. Ski gets taken out there from Crystal, and they're gonna lose the last one. Yes, they do lose the last one. That's the GG wipe, but they were on that midpoint before anybody from Lego was there. And surely that should have been an advantage for him, and it turned out to be a disadvantage.
Hellberg came in through the shithouse, didn't really get much done, but I think he made everyone turn around, which just opened up again the mid for his team. He actually missed his shots a little bit, but again, the distraction was enough for them to just walk into Skis, basically.
When you talk about as a scout being distraction, I usually think about a soldier just jumping in the face of a medic and then people going, I'm panicking! And that's what I usually use. So the fact they gave Hellberg that respect to look at him is actually quite a big deal, I got to admit. Heavy comes down for Fenex right now. They've got no choice right now. It's going to be very defensive. Double scout, non-uber rush, actually takes out Arie. Scout runs onto the point, almost captures the point, and there's a lot of collateral damage going on somewhere. I've actually lost where it is.
Huge with the uber source.
Oh, this is just dead time, isn't it? 1 minute left. Yeah, this is dead time. They're going to defend this anyway. They're going to have an Uber ready to defend this. And no one up really for Lego to actually push this. So, no crit screen from F2? No hurrah with crit screen. They may just run in for this one player at a time. They can't lose right now. It's going to be 6-4. Could be 6. Yeah, definitely going to be a 6-4. They may just even part the buck. Yeah, Uber push comes out straight away from Fenex. They're going to try and get something. Don't get anything. Salmon gets killed. They're going to stack the point. Phil gets taken out. They are looking for some redemption. They may even look for a 6-5. Don't think they'll get it. It's F2 on his own, in-house, by himself. Is he just going to go for just one of those like solo play? No, he's going to run out. So yeah, it should be 6. It should be a 6-4 finish.
Sounds kind of cliche saying that F2, in my opinion, is like the man of the match here, because he didn't do anything like crazy Uber source or anything like that, but I feel like he was the reason his team won a lot of those rounds. Like his... You know, he kept his Uber at the right times, he popped it exactly on the dot and stuff, and had the pushes basically coordinated as they had to be. And if he didn't do that, they wouldn't have got rounds that they did, because they were behind, and those won the rounds, in my opinion. Obviously, some nice plays from the other people, but I feel like F2 really edged that for them with his medic expertise.
I wanted to give it like a critical with Dr. Phil just for the fact of their aggression. I've got to admit, Critical got some nice plays on Ski. Dr. Phil early game really was just showing why he should be looked at instead of people just like ignoring him on mid. But as the server changes right there, we are actually going to go to the next one. We're going to do a quick outro right now for the VOD. So we can go to a commercial as well. We're going to come back for a quick commercial break for that moolah. Thank you once again. Join us for Gully Wash on the second map. Lego 1-0 up.